What's up, you guys? It's Molly. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome to another video if you're new here. My name is Molly and I'm a current freshman at the University of Alabama. Please be sure to subscribe down below so you guys don't miss any other videos, because I've been uploading twice a week since I have been home and for a while. Today's video is one that I'm really excited about, and it is one I've never done on my channel, so I think it'll be really cool. It is going to be a Q&A, but while I'm answering you guys' questions, I'm going to be doing a full glam makeup look, one that I feel like I would do anytime I need to get dressed up and I need that full makeup look going. So I'm really excited to do that and answer you guys' questions. I put up an Instagram story a few days ago on my Instagram. I'll put it right here, and just had you guys ask me basically anything you guys wanted to know at all, from college to beauty, fashion, whatever it may be, and you guys asked some really great questions, so I'm really excited to get into them, give you guys a chance to learn a little bit more about me and my life. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm super excited about it. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. I had to throw a sweatshirt on. I was really cold, and I have all the questions pulled up on my phone. I have them all screenshotted from my Instagram story from the other day, and I'm not going to be speaking as much about the makeup because I'm going to be talking about the different questions. So let's just jump right into it. Okay, so the first question is, what else do you do at Alabama besides your sorority? So obviously Alabama, one of the things that I loved about it, that was the reason that I chose it, was because of how much I could get involved in, how many different things I could be doing, which I think is really important, especially when you're looking at colleges. You have to find a place that you feel like you could get super involved and feel super comfortable, you know, just doing that. For me, I'm a news media major, and so I wanted to get involved in a lot of writing and a lot of things involving social media, because those are things that I really enjoy. So I'm involved in Capstone Agency, which is the top student-run PR firm in the nation. It's entirely student-run, and we have clients like Alabama Power and a bunch of different clients like that, which is super cool to get the chance to have such hands-on work right away. So I'm involved in that. I'm a junior media coordinator right now, which is super exciting, and I really enjoy it. I've gotten the chance to learn from a lot of different really amazing people and really just improve everything that I want to learn, and I've learned so much already, and I've really enjoyed that. And also I recently, as of this semester, have been writing for Alice Magazine, which is a fashion magazine on campus, and I wrote an article this year about Victoria's Secret fashion show and everything that's happened with that, and how much it's changing and what they're trying to do differently and everything like that. And it was a really cool article to write, and I'm gonna write for them in the future, I hope. So that is another thing that I'm really involved in. So I'm trying to get a lot of my PR experience under my belt through all the extracurriculars that I'm involved in. So that's kind of how I'm trying to get the experience that I need to get into social media after college, because I really do love writing, and I could see myself doing fashion, but I could also see myself doing social media. So that's basically the answer to that question. I kind of just talked about this one, but the next question is, you should talk about your major and what your ideal career would be like. Like I said, I am a news media major. I'm also a psych minor. I've just always loved psych, and that's why I picked that. And at Alabama, in the communication school, we have to have a minor, but I was planning on having one anyway. So like I said, I could really see myself going in two directions. I could really see myself doing social media or like influencer marketing or something like that, but I could also really see myself writing for like a fashion magazine or something. It's kind of up in the air for me right now. I'm kind of just trying to dip my foot in every field that I'd be interested in and kind of see, you know, where that goes, which I think would be really cool. The next question is, what's your favorite makeup brand? So I love a lot of different makeup brands, honestly. I mean, I feel like I don't have one that I go to consistently. I feel like I kind of dip around and find a lot of different things from different brands that I really like. I feel like Benefit and NARS are both two really strong brands that I do use a lot of their stuff, so I would definitely say they are front runners. I've been loving Jeffree Star recently. I think his stuff is so good, and I've been kind of picking up stuff from him recently that I've really enjoyed, like the Shane Dawson palette and a lot of his lipsticks and things I just absolutely love. I also really love MAC, which I'm using their powder right now. I really love MAC for like their powders. I think they're super good, and their lipsticks as well are really good. So I wouldn't say I have like a favorite, but those are definitely some of them. The next question I absolutely love. It is, how do you spice up your wardrobe on a budget? I honestly still struggle with this. I feel like over the time I've been, you know, like stuck at home and everything, I have been doing a lot of like online shopping and finding a lot of new brands and places that I can do that. There's also a Instagram influencer that I have been absolutely obsessed with recently. I've been watching her show that's on Bravo. Her name is Paige DeSorbo. She is the queen of spicing up your wardrobe on a budget. I always look at her outfits and I would compliment them on the show she's on, and I would always think, oh, it's probably from Revolve or somewhere that's a little bit more expensive. Literally 99% of the time it was from Zara or Pretty Little Thing and places like that that offer some things that are really cute for much more affordable prices. So I would definitely encourage looking at places like that, Nasty Gal, Pretty Little Thing, Misguided, Zara. They all have really cute things on a pretty decent budget, so I would encourage you guys to look at places like that and find people on Instagram that maybe specialize in that, because that helps me a lot, and I definitely think that is a really good way to go, to find someone that you trust trust to kind of find things like that. The next question is, was Alabama always your top choice for college? So the answer to that is no. I honestly wasn't really interested in it until my senior year. So I had always imagined myself going to UNC. I have played soccer my whole life. I have loved their soccer program for years. I just always imagined myself playing soccer in college. Obviously when I got hurt, that wasn't going to happen anymore. So that was kind of hard to deal with, and I kind of just kept that dream kind of with that, and I still wanted to go there really badly. I knew obviously it's very hard to get in out of state, and I ended up obviously not getting in. So that was kind of something I just had to deal with. After that, because I applied early action there and I didn't get in, I toured Alabama December of my senior year, and I kind of just was like, I love the South. It kind of has everything I want. It has Greek life, it has football, it has like I wanted a big school, and so I just said, let's just go tour, see what happens. And I really just fell in love with it right when I got there, and honestly I feel like that's such a big lesson for me, and it's something that I will never forget that I learned, because I was so set on UNC for years and I didn't really allow myself to be open to other places. And I just encourage you guys to honestly just be open-minded during a college process, because you literally never know where you're meant to be, and like you will be so happy like wherever you end up, and just to trust your gut. Because I know for me that was really hard, because I had almost gone to the University of Georgia, which was one of my top choices along with UNC, and I did get in there, and I almost went because I had toured it the summer going into my senior year, and I had gotten in around the same time I gotten into UNC. But once I saw Alabama, it was kind of just not even a comparison at that point, just because I'd fallen in love with it so much more. So that's honestly, it's like a really big lesson for me, and it always will be, like, not to put your eggs in one basket, and to like be open-minded to different things, because you honestly never know like what will come of different opportunities in different places. Okay, so I did a little bit of like a eyeshadow liner. So the next question is, what are you most excited for about Rush? The biggest thing I'm excited about is being on the other side of it and getting to meet all these girls that literally were in the same position that I was in just a year ago, and kind of just like being on the other side of it, watching them go through this crazy process, because it was one of the craziest things I've ever done, but it ended up so well, and I'm just excited to like meet all the girls for MC20 and get to know them and get to know you and help you through this craziness that is recruitment. When I was rushing, I was just like overwhelmed by how open the girls were and how nice they were and how excited they were to like help us with everything. So I definitely want to be that for them, and that's what I'm most excited about for sure. The next question is, what are your favorite athleisure brands? I have a lot of them, because I feel like that's kind of the look I wear the most, and that's the kind of trend that I feel most comfortable in and most myself in. I love Talentless. I've always loved them. Their stuff is definitely more expensive, and so I don't have much of it, but what I do have I absolutely love, and it just makes you look like so bougie and stylish and trendy with like the most basics on, which I think is amazing. And I just love Scott Disick so much, and I love literally everything he has come out with that brand. I just think it's so nice. Lululemon I love, obviously. Aloe, Activewear, Misguided has really nice athleisure stuff as well, and it's cheaper, which is definitely really nice, and I definitely appreciate that, because I'm a college girl, I'm on a budget. It is not easy to find things that I can afford, so I would definitely say those are some of them. The next question is, have you ever struggled with body image, and if you did, how did you get past it? I feel like a lot of people do struggle with this at one time or another, and it's something that I've never really talked about. I feel like for me, my body, and I kind of got insecure when I quit soccer, because my whole life I was this tomboy, and I was used to being like super muscular and always in shape. When I quit soccer, I lost a lot of weight, and so I kind of had to deal with looking different. That I did kind of struggle with that change. Nowadays I feel like I've become so much more comfortable with myself and so much more confident in myself, but there are days that I do find myself comparing myself to other people, and it's just kind of hard to sit in like a social media world where I love social media. I think it's amazing, but sometimes it does take a toll on me mentally and physically, and it's just kind of something hard that I think a lot of people in this generation that we're in to deal with. And so I think it's something that should be addressed, and I just haven't personally addressed it for me, because it's just kind of like it was a weird phase in my life. I went through a lot of loss during that time. I'm in definitely a much better place now, but I have definitely dealt with that. The next question is, how do you keep away from distractions at college? One of the things that I feel like I learned, especially going through everything and kind of having my semester cut short, is it's important to take advantage of the time you have in college, because it's literally like the best times you're ever gonna have. I definitely just think that it is very important, obviously, to stay academically focused, and that is something that I've always stood for. I've always been very studious and very into academics, but I definitely think it's important to just have hobbies and hang out with your friends, and don't feel too like focused on one thing, because you're gonna miss out on a lot. And I definitely feel like being stuck at home for a month where I'm I'm supposed to be at school with all my friends. It's definitely opened my eyes up to that. But from an academic standpoint, I feel like it's just important to kind of focus on what you're looking for in the future. I always look at my future and I think that what should I be doing now that would benefit that. So just staying focused on the future I think really helps weed out distractions and kind of gets you more focused. The next question is, do you have a workout routine? I did. I have not been doing it recently. I have just not been motivated at all. I was so motivated at school and it has just been kind of a mess. But what I would always do at school was I would do like 20 to 30 minutes of cardio, and then I would do like a ton of abs and legs, because that's all I feel like I really need to do. That's kind of like a broad answer to that question. Who's your style inspiration? I have a lot of these. I would definitely say Kendall Jenner. I love her style because she can be so feminine but also like such the athleisure kind of vibe, which I love, and I feel like I'm very similar to that. I also really love, I mentioned her earlier, Paige DeSorbo. She is on a show called Summer House on Bravo, and I started watching that recently, but her style is just so cute, and it's always affordable and on a budget, which I love, and it really helps me kind of work on shopping on budget too. So that is the answer to that question. The next question is, what shows have you watched during quarantine? One Tree Hill, I'm almost done with that. Summer House on Bravo, like I said. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is back on, so I've been watching that, and a lot of Keeping Up with the Kardashians as well, because that just came back on and I'm absolutely obsessed. The next question is, do you want to live in Alabama after college? I love Tuscaloosa. I absolutely love it there. I love the University of Alabama literally so much. It's the best place I could have chosen to be at college, but no, I don't want to live there after college. I kind of always pictured the college that I went to be somewhere I could kind of visit. I don't know why. It's just always kind of been my vision for myself, because I always wanted to go out of state from where I'm from for school anyway, so that was kind of just what I had, I don't know, imagined for myself. So I definitely do not. I would probably picture myself in either like Texas, North Carolina, Florida, or California. The next question is, what's your favorite song right now? I have been really into Rule, and I've also really been loving the song If I Could Dance by Quinn Lewis. That is definitely one of my favorites right now. So I want to show you guys the finished makeup look. It just looks like this. I just did a little bit of eyeshadow eyeliner and kind of just did a bronzed glowy look. I feel like it's still kind of natural, but I love the eyeliner. I feel like it kind of makes my eyes look a little bit bigger. It makes them pop, and I just absolutely love this look. It's my go-to for going out, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. So I thought I'd do it for you guys, just so you guys could see how it looks. It looks like this. Very bronzed, and I absolutely love that vibe. Getting ready for summer, so I've been loving the bronzed look, and I'm ready to just be tan and be ready for summer, because summer for me is almost 2 weeks away, which is crazy to think about. Okay guys, so that is it for this doing my makeup with me while answering you guys' questions Q&A video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down below, and be sure to follow me on all my social media so you guys can stay updated on my life. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.